today. That's 1-800-426-6186. This is a limited time offer, so call 1-800-426-6186 now.
Federal funding is expected at Capital Metro for a...
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
KLBJ Austin, it's 4 o'clock.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen Riegel. When President Obama addressed the graduates of Notre Dame, he also addressed the controversy that preceded and accompanied his visit. Let's go live now to Fox News Radio's Jennifer Kuiper.
Karen, President Barack Obama talked about abortion, telling graduates,
so let us work together to reduce the number of women seeking abortions. Let's reduce unintended pregnancy.
Some guests who stood up and yelled were escorted from the audience, the students in unison chanting back, "We are ND." On some graduation caps in protest of the president's visit, the sign of the cross and babies' feet. Outside, at least 27 people arrested on trespassing charges before and during the event. Karen?
Jennifer, this abortion controversy comes as President Obama is considering who will replace Justice David Souter on the nation's highest court. Senator Mitch McConnell is the Senate's top Republican.
I think Chief Justice Roberts had it right during his confirmation hearing. He said the judge ought to be like an umpire. Call the balls and strikes, but don't make the rules. That's the kind of individual we're looking for. We know it will be someone of the political left, but a number of leftish judges have been able to put aside their personal views and call it like they said.
He spoke on Fox News Sunday. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi got hammered on the Sunday talk shows after claiming last week the CIA lied to her about the use of enhanced interrogation techniques. Republican Senator John Kyle.
I am less interested in investigating whether her memory was correct or she lied about it than I am in the policies that flow from the debate that we're having. I am not one who thinks we ought to have truth commissions and all the rest of it and keep looking backward. I agree with the president. We've got enough on our plate. We need to look forward.
The senator was on ABC's This Week. CIA Chief Leon Panetta said last week the CIA misleads no one and was straightforward when it came to briefing lawmakers. You're listening to Fox News Radio. Fair and balanced.
News Radio 590 KLBJ. Good afternoon. It's 4:02. I'm Sarah Hudeberg. Topping Austin's news, the Austin City Council approves almost $800,000 in solar rebates for area businesses. Austin Energy's Ed Clark says that amount is the highest paid out so far to commercial property owners since the solar rebate program was launched.
We do have a limit. We do have a budget limit, and that budget limit right now is about $4 million a year.
Clark says Austin businesses can also benefit from federal tax credits that pay for up to 80% of solar panel installation. Well, the feds will likely help Austin's main transit agency start a new rapid bus program for 2 very long north to south routes.
It is part of a program from the president that designates $17 million in funding for 2 of Capital Metro's Metro Rapid buses. Cap Metro's Adam Shavitz tells KLBJ it means the agency will not have to front all of the money.
The fact that we've already been recommended for about $17 million is really great news.
Shavitz says ultimately they'll have to cover up to $37 million with federal funding. One route would link St. David's North with South Park Meadows to the south using Burnett and South Congress. The other route would link Tech Ridge with Westgate using Lamar Boulevard. Jared Allen, News Radio 590 KLBJ.
The Texas House has adopted new guidelines over how corporate money can be used in elections. News Radio 590 KLBJ's Emily Trube has more.
The bill would ban corporate and union money from being used on political attack ads. Political parties and political action committees could only use money from corporate and union donations on administrative costs. Opponents argue that the measure hampers free speech. Emily Trube, News Radio 590 KLBJ.
Now the KLBJ Radar Weather Watch with Richard Llewellyn.
Through the rest of the day, clouds will continue 77. Tonight, clear 54. Monday, sunshine 84. From the Weather Channel, I'm Richard Llewellyn, News Radio 590 KLBJ.
Right now, mostly cloudy skies, 76 degrees at Austin's airport. I'm Sarah Hudeberg. You can get instant news alerts at home or at the office. Register online at 590klbj.com.
Listen up, Central Texas. Alex Jones here with great news vital to the security of your family. The Hardware Store Incorporated in Austin is now a distributor for eFoods Direct storable foods. Bob Dacey's True Value Hardware Store is partnered with eFoods Direct to provide you with the best value and long-term storable food. At the Hardware Store, you can see it now, get it now, and save money on shipping costs, and buy in complete privacy if you prefer. Call the Hardware Store at 512-250-1591 today and have your food tonight. Don't have a truck? Borrow one. In these uncertain times, storable food is a great investment to make. You'll never have to...
Don't be a victim of sudden cardiac arrest due to inflammation of the arterial walls. Our hemp foods are anti-inflammatory and gluten-free and can greatly benefit the health of the human body. By calling 908-691-2608 or visiting hempusa.org, you can benefit from this wonderful natural food source. Our customers are also purchasing this natural food for long-term storage, camping, survival, and emergency food rations. Call 908-691-2608 or visit hempusa.org today. Hempusa.org believes that now is the time to plan for the future, and food will be your greatest asset. People spend money on all kinds of things, but our warning is prepare now for food shortages in the future. So don't delay, call today, 908-691-2608, and see what our powder, seeds, and oil can do for you.
Prepare yourself for a talk radio experience like no other.
Strap yourselves in and hold on.
He stands for truth. He stands for justice. He stands for what's right. This is the Alex Jones Show. Call Alex now, toll free, at 877-590-5525. Now live from Austin, Texas, here's Alex Jones.
Well, let me just start the broadcast by putting a time stamp on it, because we stand behind what we say over the years and the decades. Unfortunately, it all comes true right on time. As we're reading the government's own declassified documents about how they work for offshore banks to set up a world government to carry out eugenics against the people of the planet. So it is May 17, 2009, a Sunday edition. We're going to be live here for the next 2 hours. Lots of phone calls today. 877-590-5525. 877-590-5525 will get you up and on the air. You can also call the local line from the station that this syndicated transmission comes to you from. News Radio 590 KLBJ. That's 836-0590. On any issue, any news item, anything you want to talk about, it is a complete and absolute total free-for-all today. That said, here is the news I have in front of me. The Bilderberg Group meeting is breaking up as we speak, and well, I guess they're 8 hours ahead of us. So over there, it's almost the 18th over there. Or I guess it is the 18th over there. So yesterday in Greece, but today in North America, the Bilderberg Group concluded its 57th annual meeting. And for those that don't know, I put this in my film, Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement, but now it's been completely declassified by the British and U.S. governments. Wartime Army documents from the Army and Marines and the British military as well, that the Nazis knew they were going to lose by 44. So they went underground and set up an organization that publicly emerged in 54 as the Bilderberg Group. And then they were going to set up a European Union, buy off the United States, and set up a North American Union, and that's in the Globe and Mail, BBC, and other major international publications. Now, I want to be clear. The New World Order is not Nazi. What really happened is, the British media is spinning it that the European Union was set up by Nazis, and that's true to a certain extent. You had a lot of wealth, trillions of dollars, even in the numbers of the 40s, the tens of trillions today, that went underground. And it was intermarried with the British and other wealthy around Europe. And a lot of U.S. financiers and robber barons were buddies with the German